Hi everyone, my name's Carolyn. This week's discussion is over the observational versus experimental studies. So for my observational study, I just kind of researched one, and the question that I'm trying to answer is, does listening to music make a person happier? So my hypothesis is yes, it does elevate somebody's mood, making them happier. So, for my observational study, I went online and found that in 2009, Brad and Dilio studied 1,500 individuals to find that music, whether they were performing it or listening to it, helped reduce their blood pressure, heart rate, and anxiety in the heart disease patients that were studied, compared to those who weren't involved with music at all. And then a few years later, in a Finnish study, 1,000 individuals were surveyed who took singing classes. And what was found was that these people were more satisfied with school overall than those who did not take singing classes. And the citation for that is right there. Okay. So then moving on to the experiment, I went and found another one. It's not the exact same study as what was before, but in this experimental study, 2 experiments were conducted and they investigated whether trying to be happy helps or obstructs the person's actual ability to be happy. And the way they tested this was by having the subjects listen to positive, upbeat music. So in study 1, Group 1 listened to music while trying to alter their mood, but Group 2 listened to music without trying to alter their mood at all. So Group 1 was trying to be happier, and Group 2 was just kind of like listening to the music. So in the end, the participants of Group 1 reported being happier after the music was finished. And in this experiment, they listened for 12 minutes. So in study 2, the participants were again told to try to be happier, and they reported actually being happier once listening to positive music during 5 separate labs over a 2-week period instead of just that one time. And then the citations right there. Some limitations that I figured could be challenging was that the study was not double-blind. So the participants, they were told to try to be happier, so they kind of knew like why they were listening to the music, and that could affect their response to saying they were happier, because they knew what was expected of them. They knew that they were supposed to be happier after listening to the music. And another limitation that I thought of was that the article doesn't say whether these participants were musically inclined or not, meaning that it doesn't say if they were involved with music before this or not. So if they're like, I don't know, like I'm personally really involved with music, so anytime I listen to any music, it cheers me up, even if it's like sad or, I don't know, slow. So if people who are used to, I don't know how to say this. If people kind of like grew up with music and they're very involved in music, it could possibly alter their mindset to where any type of music they listen to, whether it's positive or not, could make them happier. When this study was just looking at if positive music is helping. So, sorry, that was really confusing. And then another thing that the article didn't say was where they got all these people from. So I don't know if it's representative of like global wise or if it's just like one area. So, yeah. That is my presentation. Thank you.